Hi, today I'm going to present our learning kit for the assignment in the course GGGE 6143 Research into the Teaching and Learning of Literature. Our learning kit is called Ele-Mentor. My team member NUR FARAH NABILA BINTI LATIFF and I, VUN LEONG, have developed this learning kit together. The Ele-Mentor learning kit is designed to provide students with a comprehensive and engaging learning experience centered around the novel The Elephant Man by Tim Vicary, utilizing the reader response approach. We named this learning kit Ele-Mentor based on the novel The Elephant Man. In order to access our learning kit, you have to join our literature Google Classroom by scanning the barcode or clicking the link below. Various studies have shown that learners may lose interest in reading due to a lack of prior knowledge, and this making it challenging for them to fully comprehend and enjoy literature content. And some teachers are relying heavily on traditional teaching methods for literature. For example, they do not taking passive explanation and discussions of task answers. Thus, an active environment that allows students to exchange diverse viewpoints and expand their horizons are very important. Our learning kit, The Ele-Mentor, can achieve and produce this active environment by preparing different, engaging, and challenging tasks for students after their reading.
We decided to go with the novel The Elephant Man written by Tim Vicary. From the curriculum standard Sekolah Menengah Secondary Form 3, one period should be allocated to teaching literature in action. That's the reason why we opt to teach this, and we will explain the reasons why. Despite having this novel as part of the syllabus, many ESL teachers opt to skip teaching it. Teacher A, who teaches in a private school in Kuala Lumpur, said, "I don't teach it since it doesn't come out in the exam." Teacher B, a teacher in a government school in rural Sarawak, said, "My students can barely understand simple English, let alone a novel." Teacher C, a teacher in a government school in Putrajaya, said, "No time and it serves no importance. Even when they do, here's what they do." Teacher D, a private school teacher who teaches in Klang, she said, "I asked them to read and answer some questions, or else I'll be questioned by my HOP." So, if these are the scenarios, how can students bring their own experiences, beliefs, and emotions into their reading, making the material more meaningful to them? And how do students improve their critical thinking and active reading skills?
Our learning kit is designed based on the theoretical framework by Thomson in 1987, Developmental Model of a Reader Response Approach. There are 6 elements here, which are literal understanding, empathy, analogy, reflection, evaluation, and recognition. So these are the tasks that we prepared for students in our learning kit, and my team member will explain it one by one in detail.
Our learning kit is supposed to cater to all students of different needs. So for task 1, for flip stage learning, so the students will have to read the novel in advance. They are given 7 days to document their journey. In this learning kit, we included 2 types of materials. The first one is the novel itself, and the other one is the video documenting the novel. The materials are suitable for both visual learners and auditory learners. For the next flip stage, which is task 2, reading log and response journal, it should happen concurrently with task 1. They can jot down their reaction, emotions, and how the text connects with their own experiences. It encourages students to think critically about what they are reading, and there is no more passively flipping through pages. For task 3, post-classroom learning, which is a recap. Students learn in the classroom and have their own follow-up lesson using the kit provided in Google Classroom. So we utilize the usage of Google Slides to do this. This is an overview of our Google Slides presentation. Students are able to access every single item on this page. Every single icon is clickable and it will bring them to whatever component that the students plan on learning. Task 4, post-classroom learning, test yourself. For this part of the learning kit, the teachers will assess the students' understanding of the novel, The Elephant Man. They can either give the students the task as homework or classroom assessment. This will be done on quizzes. Task 5, post-classroom learning self-checklist. The students will have access to a Google form in which the students are going to self-analyze themselves. The teachers will be able to understand students' level of comprehension of the text given to them. These are some of the questions that the students will have to answer. Only the teacher will have access to the student's response. This will allow the teacher to have some sort of understanding on how to group the students for the literature circle, which will take place in the lesson later. Task 6, post-classroom learning book adaptation. For this part of the learning kit, the teacher can assume this as their big project to round up the semester. What the students have to do is they will have to group themselves into a group of 6, and they will have to adopt the novel into a play. Students can then upload their recording onto YouTube for documentation purpose and also to check their own progress. Task 7, post-classroom learning, Joseph Merrick's Last Will. This is going to round up the learning kit. For this task, students will need to record themselves as if they were Joseph Merrick. Dear all, imagine yourself as Joseph Merrick, also known as the Elephant Man. Write a last will as if you were Joseph Merrick, stating your final wishes, thankfulness, and any important messages or instructions you would like to leave behind. Record a video of your last will. This is to be done on a platform called Flip. This is the appearance of our Flip platform along with the task for the students. The reason why we decided to go with this Flip platform is because of its ease of usability and its many design. The students can immediately upload their video as well as comment on others' video.
Novelty. Integration of reader response approach. This kit is tailored to integrate the reader response approach, allowing students to engage deeply with novels. It includes reading guides, multimedia materials, and interactive activities that prompt personal reflections and responses to the text. Innovative digital tools within the kit enable students to annotate, share thoughts, and engage in discussions, fostering a deeper understanding of the material. Collaborative learning platforms. An online collaborative platform designed for literary studies encourages teamwork and communication among students. Features include discussion forums, group project spaces, and live chat for real-time collaboration, fostering a sense of community among learners and facilitating group tasks related to the novel. Integration of flipped learning. Flipped learning modules offer pre-recorded lectures, interactive exercises, and preparatory materials available before classroom sessions. Students engage with content independently, utilizing resources like videos, interactive quizzes, and supplementary readings at their own pace, freeing up class time for interactive discussions, collaborative activities, and deeper analysis. Commercialization potentials. Educational kit or learning materials. Creating comprehensive kits with reading guides, digital resources, quizzes, and creative project materials tailored for specific novels. This kit could be marketed to schools or students, providing a structured learning experience. Online learning platforms or tools. Developing and enhancing platforms specifically designed for literature-based learning, similar to quizzes, but tailored for deeper literary analysis. Monetizing these platforms for educational institutions or individual users could yield significant returns. Content creation and licensing. Pursuing partnerships with publishers to create educational content or adaptations for various literary works. Licensing these adaptations or study guides could generate revenue through sales to schools or educational platforms. Commercialization potentials. Educational kit or learning materials. Creating comprehensive kits with reading guides, digital resources, quizzes, and creative project materials tailored for specific novels. This kit could be marketed to schools or students, providing a structured learning experience. Online learning platforms or tools. Developing and enhancing platforms specifically designed for literature-based learning, similar to quizzes, but tailored for deeper literary analysis. Monetizing these platforms for educational institutions or individual users could yield significant returns. Content creation and licensing. Pursuing partnerships with publishers to create educational content or adaptations for various literary works. Licensing these adaptations or study guides could generate revenue through sales to schools or educational platforms.
Despite purposefully choosing the Elephant Man as the sole focus of our learning kit, we believe that our learning kit can be adapted to suit any other narrative text. With this learning kit, we hope that ESL teachers can avoid skipping a literature component in their lesson and allow the students to think outside the box by utilizing the reader response approach than simply teach and learn.